Hi, my name's Elijah, and thank you all for coming. I am the assistant drum major, drum captain, and as you've seen, I play drum set and jazz band, and in this band I'll be playing percussion and piano. I want to congratulate Laurel for getting third chair, bass clarinet, Kern County Honor Band. So next up, our band will perform On With The Snow. It's a medley of a lot of Christmas songs, so you hear all kinds of songs in it. And then after that, we'll perform a song called African Bell Carol, which is a Ukrainian bell carol using drums with African beats and handbells.
She is our band master. Please welcome Lily to the stage. Good job, Lily. What she was doing there is she was trying to center the band on an in-tune note, because our instrument isn't the music. We are the music. We tell the instrument what note to play. And if we aren't centered together in tune, we have no hope. So she tries to center them by humming with the tuba and then singing all together. And then we play, and that helps to get us in tune. Here is our first number on with this show. Our cheeks are nice and rosy and comfy, cozy are we. stage. Our final piece of the evening is really a collaboration of some historically beautiful things of Taft. The first thing I'd like to point out is our beautiful baby grand Steinway. This school owns 2 Steinway pianos. One is the large full grand piano, and then the baby grand. We use the baby grand because honestly, we barely fit on this stage as is. But the baby grand is a beautiful piano, and I looked it up, and that piano is from 1907. And Steinway has a registry of all of their serial numbers and where all of their pianos are. And that beautiful historic piano is going to be featured in our next piece. Elijah Johnston, who you just saw play drums over here, and the slapstick part is going to be featured on that. And another thing that I hope you noticed as you came in the lobby was our dear Mr. McCormick donated a selection of his beautiful instruments to our school. And so that was the display you saw out in the audience. And his family has gathered all of those things and gave me a call, and I went and picked up all of those things. We are very grateful to be the stewards of the beautiful instruments that he has collected over the years. So Metzley will be playing the pocket trumpet. Metzley, hold up your pocket trumpet. She will be playing the beautiful pocket trumpet. And it has a definite pocket trumpet sound. And John will be playing a C melody. Yeah, bring the string up right now. John, he's warming up right now. So when John comes out, and you'll see his C melody. And then the other one is Olivia. Olivia, hold up your trombone. It is a beautiful trombone that you saw out on the table. So we had these instruments displayed, and I will tell you that the saxophone that John is playing is a C melody, I think from 1927, but it is very difficult to play. It is like a very nice race car. You really have to know how to drive it, or it will wreck you. And so these instruments are very professional level, and these students have really worked hard to learn how to work with these instruments. But I really appreciated the effort that they made to be featured in this piece. So the final piece is called All Is Calm, and we have some of our string players joining us, and they're going to play along with the band. You will hardly hear the strings because you need probably 20 violins to match, well, probably 40 violins to match a band this size, just for the balance. And then the other part about All Is Calm is when I was a little girl, I started organ lessons at Yamaha School of Music in Bakersfield, and Silent Night was my very first recital piece. And so Silent Night, this piece, All Is Calm, weaves Silent Night in with solos and with the sounds of winter and with a beautiful piano feature, and it just wraps up Christmas for me. And I know that one of the rules of a performance is, end with a bang, a big bombastic ending, but I feel like the piece of the season is so beautiful. There's just some strength in this beautiful song that I hope you enjoy. And the song Silent Night was written about 200 years ago. If you Google it, a pastor in Germany was having trouble with the organ, and it wouldn't work for Christmas, and he couldn't get it fixed. And so he had written this little poem, and he put the words, put some music to it, and it just became this little song sung 200 years ago in Germany, and then it moved from church to church to church, and then it jumped over to America, and now we have this beautiful piece called Silent Night. So I just love the history of the instruments that we have, and the music that we get to share with you, and the generations of students and people, maybe even you, that have stood on this stage to play. I wrote some thank yous in the back, and I hope you read that I mean every one of those. But I'd especially like to thank my husband, Vic, because many years ago in the early 90s, this drummer guy kept coming to my concerts, and he came to all my jazz band gigs, and I did this musical 3-penny opera, and he came to all the shows. And he still is coming to all the shows. So, Vic, I wanted to thank you for coming to all of these concerts. Even now, 30 years later, you're still coming to my concerts. So thank you for joining us on this evening of jazz band and drum sets and saxophone solos, and then our beautiful string ensemble with cello and violins, and slapsticks and shakers and everything we could find. And I hope you enjoy our piece, All Is Calm. And I just want you to take this piece with you of the season. So here's our final piece, All Is Calm. you so much for joining us in our beautiful auditorium at this beautiful high school, and I hope you enjoy your season. And before you leave, get a picture with your student, and please take a picture with their instrument. Over 100 years ago, my grandfather great-grandfather, took a picture in Moscow, Russia with his baritone. And it is the only picture we have of him, but he took his instrument with him to have his picture taken that day. So it means a lot. Maybe today it means something, but 100 years from now, it could mean a whole lot to some grandkid. So please help us continue the legacy of music with these beautiful artists and these beautiful musicians. Thank you so much for a wonderful evening, and good night.